Okay, welcome back guys to day number 6 of my 14-day AI sprint challenge. So I spent most of my day working on this workflow here and I accidentally deleted it. So it actually doesn't work, but I was able to go back in my history and find it so I can at least run through a demo. I also didn't realize that the Loom video that I recorded yesterday was pretty low quality, and I realized that after recording my video for today. So I'm on a little bit of a time constraint, but we'll make it work. So basically this is a Gmail inbox assistant that I built today. So the trigger for this is a new email in your Gmail inbox. And what it does is it sends this new email into a text classifier, and I have ChatGPT help classify the emails and then summarize them as well, or just classify them, sorry, in this step. And then you'll see that it classifies them into these 3 different categories. It's just what I had set up for what I was testing. So AI request, Lakehead, and then collaborations. So if we go to the AI request ones, you can see that I have another function here, another node is what each one of these are called. But this node here is a label AI request. So if I go into my inbox, you can see I've had them label, so collaboration, AI automation, and Lakehead. So that way it helps organize my inbox and makes it a lot easier to navigate and to use. You don't have to spend as much time looking for emails, because I know how annoying that is. And then after it has labeled it, it goes into this ChatGPT function here, and what that does is it reads the email and writes a personalized message for it. And then I use another node here for Gmail to create a draft, which I think I have examples of some here, but I was able to get it to create a draft, as you can see here. And then moving on, so the one for Lakehead, honestly, I don't read most of my emails from my school, so I just had it label them as Lakehead, but then I had it mark them as red, because I don't read any of them really, and most of them aren't that important, and I kind of know when I have to have what in, so that's just a different function that I'm showing there. You can mark messages as read, or you can mark them as unread too if you've read them previously. And then the last one I have here is collaborations, and same thing. So this labels it as a collaboration, and then same thing as above, it will create a personalized message. And this one's a little bit different though. Instead of creating a draft and leaving it in my drafts in Gmail, it actually sends the email for me. So if I go here, go to send, you can see an example. This one's just a really simple one, but you can see the example here that I did today, just to demonstrate that. Like I said, unfortunately, I deleted the workflow and it doesn't actually work. So, although I may be able to get it back now, but as of right now, it doesn't work. And then other things that I did today, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, look, I got it back. Oh, sick. All right. Automated assistant lead gen note, working on that. Form to CRM. So this one looks pretty simple. It's not like that complex, but it's actually pretty useful. So I created a form with N8N that you can put on your website, up on social media, emails, marketing, anything really. And what it is I guess I could show you here actually. So let me go in here, execute step, unpin test. So you could get someone to fill out this. So Jim, email address, I don't know, Jim at gmail.com. Just make it super simple. And he found me on YouTube. That's how he came across my business. So submitted. You can see here it's pulled the data from that form into N8N here and put in an output in JSON. That's what I have it in. You could also go to schema view or table, but I've been trying to get familiar with JSON, so I'm using that. And what I did is, off of that data, I had it send a response message to Jim. So you can see here it's pulled in the information for Jim. If I hit execute step, it might not work because that's not a real email, but no, it worked. Okay, some random guy's getting an email. Sorry, Jim. But yeah, so you can see it pulls in the information, and I just have a predetermined automated message here. So it just fills it in, and I left this company name because this is supposed to be an exemplar, so I didn't want to put my company name in for it. But yeah, you can just see we've got the message, and then the only part that changes is this section here with the JSON reference, and that's just the person's name. And if I go back, so this was supposed to be more of a CRM down here. I was trying to use HubSpot, but it wasn't working. I was able to upload the person or add them to like a contact or add them as a contact in HubSpot, but unfortunately I couldn't get them to be added to a specific list. I was having some issues with that, so I just decided to simplify it because some people just use spreadsheets as their CRMs, but I know what I'm doing in principle. It's just trying to figure out that one little thing, and frankly the time that I was going to spend on it probably wasn't going to be worth it. But basically, when you fill out this form, it adds you to a Google Sheet for a CRM. This Google Sheet, you can have it be a specific Google Sheet and then a specific, specific Google Sheet and then a specific sheet within that like main Google Sheet. I don't know, I'm saying a lot of sheets here, but I guess I could show you guys real quick. Sheets. So yeah, within this main sheet here, like, you know how you can create more here, like sheet 2. So automatically it should upload them into sheet 1, and you can see that here if I go execute workflow. Oops, I guess it's now making me run it over again. Dang it, should have pinned the data. All right, well, it's gonna make me do it again, but anyway, if I pin the data here, it would have automatically updated Jim to that when I hit execute, but I didn't, and it's too much work to go back, because I'm on a little bit time crunch. And then the other thing that I learned today, which was kind of just a reiteration of something I did a few days ago, is this email draft writer. And it's a little bit simpler of a version to what the first automation was that I showed you. But basically, you get a new email, that's the trigger, and it goes into this AI agent, and you have ChatGPT down here, read the email, understand it, and then create a message or a response to it based off the prompt that I gave it, and then it'll create a draft in your inbox. And that's most of what I did today. I did do a few other smaller things. I'm trying to figure out I am figuring out my target market for my niche with my business partner, slowly chipping away at that. I'm thinking of something a little bit more digital companies, just because they're willing to adopt this technology and also have a little bit more capital to spend than like physical brick and mortar stores. So originally we were thinking kind of like trades businesses, because that's what he's done for work, and that's what my lawn mowing company technically is. But we just kind of figured that digital businesses might be the best. But yeah, that's really all I did today. Made some good progress, learned a lot, made sure that I kind of finalized some of my skills and remembered stuff from yesterday. And if you like that, stick around for more. I'm going to be setting some updates tomorrow or in the next couple of days about outreach and our target market and what we're doing with that, so stay tuned.